That following year, 1993, SNL is airing the season 19 premiere with musical guest Nirvana and your host, Charles Barkley.
It's terrible, Steve. Those cue cards might have been a little too small for him, but we'll get to it.
He's from Alabama at the end of the day.
Oh, no.
There's-
Hey, he's a legend, Steve. That's why he's on SNL. Quick shame on you to people who release SNL. We can't watch this full episode. We tried. We did everything we could.
We typically hold off if we can't access the full episode. We're just like, we gotta pass. But this go round, it's kind of like we had to make an exception because this is, in my opinion, one of the classics from this era.
I mean, look at the picture behind you. That's 90s legends galore there. RuPaul, Charles Barkley, freaking Nirvana's there. I see little young Dave Grohl. Oh,
Little
look at
bit Muggsy
Muggsy.
Bogues. Yeah, future space jammer.
Hell yeah, dude. And we start this one off with the cold opening, which is live from the Oval Office, Steve. And Bill Clinton at this time had just released a new healthcare plan to help all of us. And he's given us a little rundown about it in his Bill Clinton fashion, played by obviously Phil Hartman, Steve.
Late great.
I love this. I don't remember all of it, but the part where he's like, I recall a man in Virginia that told me about going to bed scared that if his penis got cut off again, that he wouldn't be able to get it reattached. He'd have to let it sit in the fridge. Wait a couple of weeks till he had the money. But that's what this healthcare plan's all about, Steve. That's what Bill Clinton's all about.
It's a comprehensive package. Prolapse colon, need assist, lanced and drain, you qualify. Lobster boy, you're covered. But you, the boy raised by wolves, you're not covered. We must draw the line. Cooties are covered, but not the heebie-jeebies. Breast augmentation, covered. Breast reduction, not covered.
Thank you, Bill.
I lost my Bill impression halfway through that.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
like,
I'm a
give
little
up.
hoarse. It's not
Okay.
deep enough, but shout out Bill Clinton, man. Evil son
Kinda.
of a bitch. There's a monologue, Steve. Were you
That
able
we
to see the
miss.
monologue? Okay.
Oh my God. I hate that we missed this because it was a Godzilla and Barney spoof with Charles Barkley. I don't know if you remember his Nike ads back in the day
Yep.
where he's like blown up going against Godzilla. Why, Peacock?
I will rage against the fucking machine, Steve.
Damn it.
Till the day I die. Peacock, just release the shit. You got the money. Pay whatever the dollars are so we can watch these things. This is history. You're erasing history. Do you feel good about that?
You shouldn't, but our first skit is good. It's NCI Long Distance Company, and they will do whatever you want to get your business.
They're the leading discounter for codes. I don't know what that means, but some people don't get a lot of calls, Steve. But with NCI, people are going to call
all the time.
Yeah. And those people are going to respect you and think you're cool. And that's pretty awesome. I mean, I don't know if that's on my cell phone plan, but that's pretty awesome, Steve.
With NCI, the person you call will always be there. You want a pony? Consider it done. I hate my boss and I want him dead. I don't know if we can do that. Well,
I want a phone company who will kill my boss.
You know what? If you sign on today, I will send someone out to kill your boss.
Hey, how come 123456789 isn't a phone number? Can that be my phone number?
Yes.
I mean, how can you say no, Steve? I'm about to change plans here.
NCI, you hear this? I know you watching. The next scene is out of Africa. A tribal art dealer touts the weed-holding abilities of artifacts.
Yeah. Store full of African artifacts, Steve. Everywhere. The walls are covered, shelves, little tables. The store's got a bunch of people in it. And David Spade, he's sitting in here. He looks over. Rob Schneider's like this hippie guy who I guess runs the place. David Spade holds up like this little spirit box. And he's like, I love this. Like, what do I do with this? Schneider, the store guy's like, you put weed in it. Okay. This is in the 90s, Steve. This isn't like now where weed's just prevalent. So, David Spade a little put off, but, he's here for it. He's like, oh, okay. And then somebody else walks up and is like, "Hey, this statue here, this is awesome. Like this African statue. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? Like, where's it from?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's a carved deer bone, man. And also, you put the weed right here. You can put weed in it. So 2 for 2, Steve. I love this store."
This mask, where's this from? Oh, it's from Borneo. It was used in a puberty ritual, and you could put your weed in it.
And then Steve, disaster strikes. First, I think David Spade tries. He's like, "Hey," he just brings up a bunch of stuff just to like test them. And I mean, literally, you can put weed in all this stuff. Africans must party, Steve. I don't know the
Apparently,
validity of what Rob Schneider's saying, but I want to hang. And
is that where our 10 cents a day was going to?
yeah, dude, Sally, where were the bags at? Where's the weed at? Little Benjamins. Cop walks in, and he asked about a VW car parked outside. And, obviously Schneider's going to get shifty. He gets all weird and awkward. And he's like, "Weed? What are you talking about?" The cop's like, "What do you mean? I was talking about a car. Are you talking about weed?"
We have all these things you could put weed in, but there's definitely not weed in it. What's about this? Well, if you open it up, it could be weed in it, but I can't open it. So then the officer, Sir Charles Cop, he opens it up. What was this? It's weed.
It's oregano, sir. So he's arrested. He's done. This is the 90s, so that's at least 30 years, Steve.
And once upon a time, Rob Schneider was cool, or perceived to be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. F you, Rob. Rob Schneider's a giant douche.
Derp.
And then next is a classic, Daily Affirmations with Stuart Smalley.
My guest is a professional basketball player named Charles. We'll maintain the anonymity. Charles X.
He plays for the Phoenix S's. And obviously, Charles, man, he's the ultimate male, Steve. So he's really not into self help. He's coming in with kind of a bad attitude about it. He's like, "Maybe you just stay away from me, man." He's kind of being shifty. But, Stewart asked him a couple questions. He's like, "I'm a multimillionaire. I got millions of adoring fans. I'm set for life. Like, I'm also the best basketball player in the world, so I got that going for me." Charles, chill out. Golf swing out the ass. This he's all about himself, Steve.
And this is a joke that has been following Charles for his whole professional career. When Stewart's like, "Oh, if you're the best basketball player of all time, well, have you won any championships?" And he's just like,
He starts
"No."
laughing. He breaks a lot in this episode. I also like Stewart's like, "I guess Cleopatra isn't the only queen of denial." Charles is just like, "Oh God." But then Stewart brings out a friend, Steve. It's group therapy time. Charles' best buddy, I guess, Muggsy Bogues shows up. Little Muggsy.
"You ugly midget, what are you doing here?"
Muggsy doesn't appreciate that. I don't know how many times he's been called an ugly midget in his life, but it sets him off. And Stewart's like, don't put yourself down to his level. One thing leads to another. Stuart Smalley, not a professional therapist, but very good at what he does. And he eventually leads Muggsy into telling Charles that basically he loves him, Steve. I don't know, romantically, maybe as a friend.
Charles is trying hard not to crack up, and he's not successful at it because Muggsy looks at him. He's like, "I know how bad you wanted to beat the Bulls." And just after saying that, he's done.
He finally gets some tears out, probably from laughing too hard. Stewart asks him, like, what did you just learn, Charles? And Charles breaks it down that the money and the adulation doesn't mean a thing because it doesn't come inside from me. I don't love myself. I'm terrible. It's terrible.
I think Charles is something special. I am special. Would you like to hug Muggsy? No, hell no. Ugly midget?
Ugly little midget. This is the 90s,
Well,
everybody. We were allowed to call them that.
well, if you don't, I will. You are adorable.
Muggsy. Great skit. Stuart Smalley, awful movie, great recurring sketch.
Up next is the weekend update, along with David Spade's Hollywood Minute. And after watching this, I feel like Kevin Nealon isn't as great at this as I thought he was, as I remembered him. I had him in like my top 3. The reception is lukewarm at best.
I feel like that's why you're saying it. I think he is top 3, but that being said, this is not a good showing. I mean, he gets not a laugh.
I mean, I've seen other seasons where he's kind of stumbling through the lines too. I think he's a funny guy, man, but it'd probably have to be, of course, Norm, and then the current ones, Colin Jost and Michael Che. I don't know if he would be third.
I like Colin Quinn for all the
I
hatred that
actually,
guy gets. I feel like he's below Norm, obviously. Norm's the best. But I agree with what you're saying. Colin Jost and Michael Che, they kind of created their own little thing, and it's fucking fantastic. So
yeah.
it's gone now. I wonder what it's going to be like after. Aren't they done? Didn't they have like a mass exodus in SNL?
I don't know if they were the remaining members. I hope so, but yeah, it needed to happen. But anyways, man, a lot of his jokes are falling off, not getting the reaction. But I did like the one Michael Jackson reference where he said he celebrated his 35th birthday with a 13-year-old, and then long pause, old bottle of champagne.
Yeah. But, you know, that leads into Hollywood Minutes, Steve. It's a bright spot. You know, we love this. At least I do.
I seen Burt Reynolds every day on TV, and he's really wigging out.
Stone Temple Pilots went on tour, and they were great the first time I saw them when they were called Pearl Jam.
Hey, Meteor Man, he has the power to disappear from theaters in a single weekend.
Then Katie Couric, I'll give you $1,000 if you stop smiling for 3 seconds.
He does like a Beavis and Butthead thing with Kate Moss. Get her some food. Yeah, feed her.
That chick is alarming to look at. That was a weird thing of the 90s. Is she still around?
Yeah, she's still with us. I mean, I haven't seen her.
She eats sandwiches now, so
Baby steps, Kate. Classic segment from David Spade. He saved this weekend update. And then we go to another recurring classic sketch, the Gab Girls.
oh my god. Cindy, the way you fold that stuff is bananas. Quick fun fact, Steve. Nirvana was supposed to be in this sketch. I don't know why they called it off, but luckily they had Skid Row in the back pocket for some reason. Just, you know, Sebastian Bach decided I needed something to do on a Saturday.
Yeah,
Rock!
that little portion of the sketch embedded in my brain. But they're like giving each other compliments. Your hair looks so good. Yeah, I get out the shower and dress quick. I just want my hair back.
You look like that Heidi Fleiss girl. What if you were Heidi Fleiss? Wouldn't you just like freak out? Do you know I heard that Heidi Fleiss actually worked here before she did all that stuff? She worked at Banana Republic. I love Farley. I don't know what his name is, but he's the best. He got so many looky loos.
Where were you yesterday? You both called in sick. Well, don't tell anyone, but we got backstage passes at Skid Row. It was out of control.
Yeah, it's a weird flashback, Steve. We see Sandler and Spade just backstage with Skid Row. The vibe's kind of off. So Sandler's character takes a couple of Skid Row out of the room so Spade and Sebastian Bach can just get a little alone time. You know what I'm talking about?
And right after Adam Sandler comes out, David Spade immediately runs out. It's like, he touched my boob. He tried to... Like,
I'm not done with you yet, bitch! Dude, that's crazy. Get back here!
Dude, it never fails, man. Another element of comedy to me. The slow chase. He just... That's the part I remember about this sketch.
Oh man, I wonder why they did it. Like, why would Skid Row just happen to do this? Like, I don't understand it, but I don't think they got to hang out with Skid Row too much after that, Steve. After that, I guess they said that they went to a party in the desert, if I'm not mistaken. Sandler kissed a chick on the mouth for Game of Truth or Dare. That's weird to think about.
And they were talking about it as they're going over last night. Another lady shows up, and it's Charles Barkley in drag.
Hey, Tina. I mean, she's looking for another kiss on the mouth, Steve. So that's an ugly makeout sesh. I'll say that. I've been in the middle of a couple ugly makeout sessions, but that scissor me timbers.
Christy, this is Aquila. Oh, she looks like Sharon Stone. Oh, you really think so? Would you like to walk to Hickory Farm for a sandwich? I'll buy you a free sample.
But then we come to another recurring sketch, Steve, and this is one that I used to be a huge fan of, and I kind of forgot about this. You don't like coffee talk with Linda?
I do. I never laugh at that. I'm becoming verklempt.
I
Talk amongst yourselves.
went on a cruise in Aruba and got the Liebeschmitz in my Skavakta. It's a lot of like Jewish words that I don't get that just sound funny, basically. I like when she takes calls, but Steve, you're not a fan, so I'm not going to go in depth with this. Now I feel bad that I liked coffee talk.
I mean, somebody's got to like it. Shout out to Mike Myers, man. But it's just if you've seen one, you see them all. I'm verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves.
Did you see Bette Midler at Radio City? I'm verklempt.
Give me Wayne's World. Give me Simon the chalk drawing. But do you remember the Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I think I'd be better off dead. No, wait, not me, you.
But up next is Charles Barkley's Big, Tall, and Black Men's Store. Too tall, too short, not black enough. Then he pulls,
This is such a stupid fucking sketch, Steve. Even Mac Daddy, Daddy Mac Giant crisscross ensembles, Steve.
he pulls out a canary shack suit. He pulls out classic leather chaps by Rick James. 6 feet of oh.
I don't even know what this is. But then Muggsy Bogues shows up because, you know, they're joined at the hip. But Muggsy, he's not built for the store, Steve, but he's trying his best. Looks like a Little Rascals character that snuck into an adult situation.
Charles, I love the Big, Tall, and Black Store, especially the free alterations.
Free
Free
alteration,
alterations.
motherfucker! Ugly midget. Next up, Steve, Larry King Live. I gotta say, Steve, this Burt Reynolds impression, this predates the norm, but I guess
Yeah.
the gum chewing's like the main thing you gotta do if you're doing a Burt Reynolds.
And the mustache. That's a must.
Oh,
Mustache and some gum chewing.
but Burt's, he's been going through a lot, Steve. I think he's going through a divorce with Lonnie, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, Lonnie Anderson.
It's around that time.
Yeah, he's here to clear the air. But I love this because it's wacky as hell because he's on Larry King. But what's to say he's going to tell the truth? So he's agreed to actually drink some truth serum on air because he's got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
They got a little like vial of clear liquid that he drinks. I love that.
You're a big star and I'm a fan. 2 words. Evening Shade. Great cast. What was it like working with Mary Lou Henner? Mary Lou's a sweetheart. Maybe I should have married her.
But then just then Lonnie interrupts. She shows up via satellite feed and she's agreed to drink the truth serum, Steve. So fuck it. I think even Larry drinks some truth serum. Also, he gets in on the action because he wants to feel that whatever. Because I think Bert says this shit tastes good. But as Lonnie drinks like the truth serum, they lose the feed, so they go to just take some calls.
Larry says, I don't think she's going to come back. We got to get her back. And Bert's like, don't worry. She'll be back like the clap.
The truth serum really starts kicking in because Larry had also drank it. So he starts getting a little loose-lipped with everything. He's like, Burt Reynolds, only good movie Deliverance. Used to be funny 10 years ago. Up close, looks like a freak. And Bert's like, hey, okay. What the hell?
And this time another caller asks, what was it like working with Mary Lou Henner? She was a whore.
And then Lonnie comes back and she's just like, hey, I'm back. I'm really, really stupid. Hi. My breath smells like cum. Hi. She also admits she was sent from another planet to do bad TV. I don't even remember what Lonnie Anderson was fucking famous for, Steve. Explain to me who this woman was other than Burt Reynolds' arm candy.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Okay, well, there you go. But, it's a good one. But I gotta say, I love seeing this Burt Reynolds impersonation through the eras. I didn't know
Yeah.
Phil did one, but I mean, it's reminiscent of that famous Norm one. So I love that.
I sure miss those fun backs.
Love you, kid. And next one, this is another one where I don't even know I don't get it. I don't know who wrote this or if they were just like, screw it. We got to just throw words at
Well,
the wall until we get a skit.
well, David Tell was a writer at this time, so
I
I
love
I,
I hope it's him.
I hope so.
Charles Barkley donkey basketball camp, Steve. I can't even think that in my head. I would my brain wouldn't put those words together, but Charles has this new idea, Steve. Donkey basketball.
It's not about donkey shots, donkey alley oops, or even donkey layups. It's about becoming one with the donkey.
Also, some donkey fundamentals, Steve. Tim
Learning
Duncan
about
would
the
be great
donkey.
at this. And just to give everybody an idea of what we're talking about, there are 3 or 4 people on the set, all sitting on live donkeys. So picture them, Sir Charles, the coach. I think Spade's one of them, and he's so short his feet don't touch the ground. Schneider's in the mix too. The donkeys are constantly jostling around. Charles' donkey tries to fucking go AWOL and just leave.
They,
Thank
they
God
all
he's
kind
so
of
big.
they all kind of lose control of their donkeys, and
I think
I
Tim
think
Meadows just leaves. He just lets it go. He's like, ah, fuck this
I
here.
give up.
But then, to test their skills, Charles is like, you guys think you're ready? All right. And Farley comes out and he's playing 1-on-4, but he doesn't have a donkey. He's sitting there doing handles and driving to the lane against these guys on donkeys. But he's showing me some, Steve.
Yeah, it's all right. And I like when Charles he says to Chris, "You can get your donkey back if you lose some weight."
Oh man, what a weird fucking sketch. But then at the end, man, the stage, RuPaul's out. We get to see all these famous 90s people. Nirvana's out there. And I gotta say, dude, RuPaul, I know she's got some heels on, Steve, taller than Sir Charles.
Yeah, which is crazy. Charles is 6'4".
Yeah.
So RuPaul is probably like the height of a point guard or something.
She'll body you up, Steve.
Similar to the Michael Jordan episode, this one is star-studded, just as you described, man. The Michael Jordan, it had him, it had Public Enemy, Spike Lee. I don't know if Jesse Jackson joined him, but he was in the episode. This is full of 90s greatness, like pop cultural icons.
Yeah.
Like, which you don't get now. Like, who's the Nirvana of now? Like, there isn't one.
I mean, musically, I don't even know what is happening. You got your finger on the pulse, but as far as a pop cultural thing, it's either some K-pop shit that I've never heard of. It's not a band. It's usually just some chick who's whisper singing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just not a lot of this anymore. But again, I'm old. My finger's on the pulse of the shit that I was listening to in the 90s, not now, but yeah, it's a stretch. I mean, shit, they're going to have to get RuPaul's at least doing pretty well.